Hey, what's up guys? Power of the Herd here, and I'm coming at you guys with a green and white legacy casual horse deck. So yeah, so I made just casual version that you guys can play with your friends or just have fun for like locals or whatever the case may be. Um, so yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So three Crest of Summer. I explained this in my other um, horse deck promos, but in case you guys haven't seen those, so trying to get to where you guys see it. But basically, all other horses have indestructible, and then at the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, then you get a 5/5 horse creature token. So it's really quite good. So yeah, and then next is for Shilmir. So it can't be blocked by red, and then when it enters the battlefield or is targeted, then you gain 3 life. So basically, really quite good there. So yeah, and then 2 Daxos plus by the Sun God or by the Sun. So there's his effect. So whenever another creature dies or enters the battlefield, then you gain 1 life. So and then it also has the devotion mechanic as well. So yeah, and then 3 God Dwelling, so it just gives a target creature protection from a color of your choice. So yeah, and then you get to scry where you use it. So yeah, 3 thwarted consoles, so all creatures enter battlefield tapped, and then uh, you gain 1 life for each creature enters battlefield that way. So yeah. And then 2 Mega Stand. So creatures get +1/+0 and then have indestructible until end turn. So just also kind of pretty good. And then that's basically it for the uh, white cards. Now for um, the greens. So 3 Vimir has hexproof, and then it can't be blocked by black creatures. So hexproof, it basically can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. So definitely very quite good there. And then uh, for this, but I did all 3 kind of in a fancy way. Um, so Tarpan. So if Tarpan is put into the graveyard from play, you gain 1 life. So just another way of gaining life for for the deck. So yeah. So and then last screen is the Blinding of the Titan. So this has 3 different effects on it. Each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into the gray, which isn't very good. But the next 2 is ones that are really pretty good. So exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, you gain 1 life. So that's pretty good. And then return target creature or land cards from your graveyard to your hand. So it kind of makes up for the 3 cards that you send to your graveyard from the first effect. Um, so yeah, it's still pretty good. It's one that you could probably play as maybe like a 2 or 3. But yeah, that's another one that you guys can mess around with. It's not bad for what it does. Um, so yeah, and then for the multicolors, I have rather one that are white. Um, so Sentinel's Eye. Basically, enchant creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance, and it has an escape. So you exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and then you can play it again from your grave. So that's another one I forgot to mention. So yeah, sorry about that. But now for the 2 multicolors. So it's Wondermare. So basically, whenever you cast a creature with adventure, it gets a +1/+1 on itself. So you could probably get away with running 2 or 3 of those. So yeah, and then another green old card. So Stream of Life, target player gains X life. So you can do it during your opponent's end phase, and then gain life, and then get a token if you have the Crest of Summer face up, and then and then it goes to your turn. So there's a lot of ways I can actually use that. So. And then now for the artifacts. Sorry about some stuff being out of order. um, so 4 fountain. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life, and then you can pay 3, sacrifice it, and then draw a card. So, definitely very, very quite good for what it does. So, yeah. And then for Dynamare, so basically when it enters, you choose color, and then when you cast the color of that chosen spell, then you gain 1 life. So definitely still very, very quite good. Definitely helps with gain life and just being able to gain life is really important for the deck. So yeah, and then 2 Clockwork Steed uses a horse card. Doesn't say horse on it, but it is in fact a horse card. So basically, this gets counters, and then whenever you attack with it or it blocks, then it loses 1 counter. So, and then you can pay X, tap itself, and then put a number 1/1/0 counters on it. And then you can't do more than 4. You only do it during your upkeep. So, it's not bad for what it is. So, and then last creature that I had to show you, or artifact, not creature, to show you guys is the one that hasn't came in yet. So it's Ebony Horse. So 2 tap untap target attacking creature you control, prevent all combat damage that be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. So again, it's kind of like what I was explaining in one of the other previous discussions, where if you're probably cast a creature or flash on it, then you can just pay 2 and then untap a creature that's important to you that you want to keep for a little while longer, and then just do that, and then your creature is basically alive. So it's really actually pretty good for what it does. So, and then land ratios are a little bit off right now. Or actually way off, but the volume lodge is supposed to be another one of the dual lands that I run in here, which you guys will see. So, so basically 7 Force and Temple Garden. Temple Garden, I definitely run like more of it, because it gets you to your plains or forest. So I definitely recommend more than one of that. Because you can tap it for plains or for forest. So yeah, definitely recommend more than one of that for this, and then probably cut down your planes ratio to a little bit more reasonable number, so that way it's a little more balanced. Um, but yeah, so in conclusion of the deck, definitely cards I would definitely run more than one of. Um, the Binding of the Titans is definitely one that I definitely suggest more than one of. And then there's another one that I had seen where I definitely run more than one of or take out. I definitely take out this just because it's good, but you could probably throw in other cards in its place and probably be okay without it. So that's just another suggestion that I would recommend for doing. Is just taking that out. But other than that, I mean, it seems actually really quite fun for a legacy casual deck for horses. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the blue white vintage casual build that I have for you guys. That will be actually really awesome to do. So like I said, the ebony horse hasn't came in yet. Which is the one card that uh, I'm I'm using in both builds. So hopefully that'll be in for the blue white deck profile for you guys, so that way you guys can actually see that. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next deck profile, which will be this week, hopefully. So yeah, I will catch you all this week.